Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and...
Hits one! Oh, fine stop from the keeper. He's sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Davis. Timely intervention. Hoists it forward. Now, chance to break. And it's Salah. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's played forward. Kimmich tries to get it forward quickly. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Forward it goes. Mohamed Salah provides an outlet. Great leap! Well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Bayern Munich can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Bayern Munich are still boasting a perfect record with a quarter of the season gone.
And I'm thoroughly enjoying the run, and for me they're the best team in the league so far. They've set a standard that will be hard to maintain, but what a fantastic start for them.
He's played him through. Well positioned to make that interception. Forward pass. Chiesa.
Chiesa really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Tries to get it forward quickly. And he's there to clear it. Mohamed Salah. And that has been cleared. Out to the right. Back in. Has a hit! Relief, it just needed better contact. Has gone out. It's the through ball. Fosu-Mensah. Robertson drives it forward. Has a goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Kimmich. Ah, he's given shapes to shoot! Neuer did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
Liverpool draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Oh, the ball's come loose! It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Hoists it forward, and it's Davis. Gomez gets it away. Davis needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Always going over the top.
Look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Mohamed Salah. Well, they can break here. Now it's Gnabry. And it's played forward. Oh, that is asking for trouble. half-time whistle. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Liverpool go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Already up and running for the second half. Goes for goal! He scored! And the second half is off to a flyer! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Bayern Munich grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Robertson tries a pass forward. And here's the chance to counter. Van Dijk. Has a pop! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
What a ball this has turned out to be. Gomez goes looking. Out to the left it goes. Gnabry is onto it and can take it up. Davis. Kimmich. And it's Gnabry. He's got... hits one! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. It's going to be a double change then. Guerrero attempts a clearance. Yeah, that's top. It's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Guerrero clips one through. Chiesa. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And here's Mohamed Salah, going for goal! Good try, the outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
That'll be a throw. It remains 1-1 with about a quarter of the game to play. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry.
Bayern Munich merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously. Liverpool showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Alisson can claim that. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Fosu Mensah. Oh, he's caught in there, it's a free kick. Mohamed Salah. assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Guerrero. Kimmich. And here's Gnabry. Gnabry spreads it towards the left. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gets into some space. Guerrero crosses one in. Whipped in. Goes for goal! Oh, that's incredible! And that has raised the roof!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Bayern. And that's that. They have slumped to defeat in the opener. Anything but the start they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Look, every manager wants to get off to a winning start.
Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. Enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Surely. Towering header. There it is.
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle. But that was beautifully met, it really was.
Madrid go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Forward it goes. Tries to get it forward quickly. He gets past his man. Out for a throw. Manchester are still boasting a perfect record with a quarter of the season gone.
And I'm thoroughly enjoying the run. For me, they're the best.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's got away. It is quite a run he's making here. He's gone for it! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, he tried to go it alone and he wasn't too far away from pulling it off either. Everything was there apart from the finish.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vinicius Junior. And through to the goalkeeper. Hoists it forward. Good ball. Well positioned to make that interception. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
And it's played forward. Plays it out to the wing. Out to the left it goes. He's left his man. Valverde goes looking. Vinicius Junior. Cut out in the nick of time. Over to the left. Right through the middle. Gets away from his opponents. He's had a shot. That has certainly tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Great leap!
Oh, that's great defending to cover for the goalkeeper and just get something in the way.
Looking to force his way through. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Could move up a gear here. Forward it goes. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Looking to break out here. Mbappe. Mbappe gets it out to the wing. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Donnarumma tries lifting it over. Foden tries to stroke it through. He's played him through. Vinicius Junior. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Now the counter. Gets the better of his man. Has he picked him out? And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Not the most convincing of displays. They could certainly do much better than this. They'll want to keep things simple, build up their confidence and not rush into mistakes.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Manchester don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to...
Shot a goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
And that's been levered clear. Vinicius Junior. Good idea, just poorly executed. Valverde. Mbappe. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Here it is, hits one! Tries to get it forward quickly. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Tries a shot! Oh, real danger! It's bounced out! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Madrid get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Has a pop! Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Foden absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Mbappe! And that certainly packs a punch. Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Well played. He saw that coming. No way through there. Mbappe. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Well, they can break here. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's through the middle. Timely intervention. Valverde plays it forward. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Looks to thread it through. Rudiger with the clearance. Caught offside that time. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Vinicius Junior! Crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Vinicius Junior nearly produced a moment of magic. He knew the strike was pure.
Alaba. Forward it goes. Mbappe spreads it towards the left. This is promising. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Alaba with the short one. Turns and goes back. Is that? They have slumped to defeat in the opener. Anything but the start they craved. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, what a disappointing way to start a new campaign. All that pre-season grafting in building up to this, and the points.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. Mbappe! And he's done it!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Now that's what I call...
He's gone for it! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
I think that's offside, yes it is. Valverde. And it's played forward. And here's the chance to counter. That's surely a foul, free kick. Loose ball, who's going to get there? And it's been given away. Room for a real chance! Now surely! And it's Salah. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tries to swing it in. Isak, out to the left it goes. And that's found its target. Timely intervention. Tries to stroke it through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Forward it goes. Oh, what a ball! That's not going to make it. Done very well to intervene. Vinicius Junior. And the counter is on. Plays it out to the flank. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tries to get it forward quickly. Isak.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Vinicius Junior hits one! Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Just brushed off the ball there.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Time and again they are repelled. It's come loose. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a full sport half of football. It's now had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Madrid happy to have the lead in a title game. Half-time, 1-0. Already up and running for the second half.
Madrid really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Mohamed Salah has been caught there, it's a foul. Alaba is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Plays it out to the wing. And that has put paid to that. Well, they could break here. Hoists it forward. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
And it's played forward. Oh, he's found him in space. Delivery in with a header. And in it goes. And this is getting better and better. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And now they can launch a counter. Dinks one in. Vinicius Junior. Chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Mbappe certainly could have and should have made more of that. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Gomez does well to read it and intercepts. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Forward it goes. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's left it. Vinicius Junior! And more and more and more. And they are cruising away. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
3 without reply. Has a hit! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Madrid totally rampant here.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Mbappe.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstance.
Has a hit! Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets the better of his man. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Isak. That could spell trouble. Shapes to shoot! Oh, denied at the last. Defending of the desperate variety. And that will be the final act. Madrid, very much the dominant side, almost the only side. Every time they've got on the ball, they look like scoring. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. The Bayern fans singing their songs. This indeed is a super club in so many ways. As you can see, we've already started here. Well, they can break here. Bayern Munich have it back and they can go again. Stones positions himself well and cuts it out. Kimmich. Davis tries to get it forward quickly. That's been won straight back. Oh, he's been flattened there. Out to the right. Kimmich goes looking. It's got shoots! No mistake! And the counter is on. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Rodri hoists it forward. Played down the flank. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Great leap! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Kimmich. And it's Gnabry. And it's played forward. No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Manchester have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck in.
Yeah, bright approach, isn't it?
Yeah, so many fullbacks now just want to get forward, Peter.
Gnabry. Looks to dink one in. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Cut out in the nick of time. Forward it goes. Davis. Ball's gone out of play. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's looked long this time. Ake. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority.
Oh, shooting chance! Marvellous goal!
Well, let me assure you that scoring just before half-time is always...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
We're promptly into the second 45 minutes.
Bayern Munich don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak the...
He's had a shot! The defence can get it clear. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Plays it out to the wing. Towering header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Now, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Tried to play it through.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Kimmich goes looking. Gnabry. Kimmich. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Bayern Munich have not got very long if they hope to rescue this. They're being urged forward by...
Gets up to head it! It's in! They are right back in business!
Bayern Munich are certainly a team that knows how to play their football as stylishly as you'll see. Tiki-taka at its very best, and they back it up with goals.
Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And here's Gnabry. Rodri. He's had a look. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well positioned to make that interception. Plays it out to the flank. Forward it goes. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Davis. And here's Gnabry. Good idea, just poorly executed.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Dashing forward at pace. Kane battles to win it back. Gnabry provides an outlet. Lovely bit of skill there. And it's Davis. Davis crosses into the box.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Time for changes on both sides, actually. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Ake. That intervention was very necessary. Gets it back. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So nothing between them after all of that, and you can't really argue with the result. The manager too unhappy with... Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture-perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. And the signal to start the final round of fixtures in part 1 of 2 this season. That's a promising ball. Has a goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Liverpool are halfway through the season and things are looking pretty bleak. He's one-on-one! Has a pop! He's pulled off a fine save!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Gets into some space. He's got away. Now hits one! And he's done it!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Manchester put themselves into the lead. Has a hit! Sticks it away! He's through the middle. Given offside once more. Stones goes long. Not offside that time. Goalkeeper's ball. He goes long. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
Goes for goal! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Rodri goes looking. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Busquets tries a shot! And he heaves it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Isak. He could be in here. Chance! They've scored!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Whistle's gone, that's foul. That had to be more accurate. It's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Turns and goes back. Chiesa. Van Dijk. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Let down by a lack of accuracy. He's gone for it! Big moment! Massive goal! What about that, Jim Beglin?
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And he's straight offside. And the whistle goes for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super.
Isak! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Isak cannot be faulted for trying. It was asking to be hit just a bit straighter.
And it's Salah. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Foden, and help's available out wide. Going through. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. Gets his head to it! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Oh, real danger here. And that's in with a header!
Oh, this is a real show of character. Rather than let their heads drop, they've stood proud and fought hard. Brilliant.
What a great header, got plenty on that.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
So, Isaac! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Done very well to intervene. Van Dijk. Forward it goes. Now a chance to break. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Liverpool are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
He's got options out wide. Lobs it in gently, and now they can launch a counter. Ball is over the line. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bernardo Silva gives chase. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Good ball. And he's there to cut it out. And here's the chance to counter. He's managed to get himself offside.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's the through ball. Bernardo Silva. Has a pop! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, high quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. He's gone for it! Goal!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. All hands on deck for this one. You can get that clear. Shooting chance! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! It is a good So that's it. It is all over. Well, you can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They have lost the game. Your reflections then? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great... Mbappe! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, as Tesco, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Kane. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now it's Gnabry. What a throw in. Could cross it here. Oh, Red, he sorted that out. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Well, we've reached the halfway point of the season, and remarkably, this perfect streak is still going. It is the time when everyone starts to talk about winter transfers, but do you think a team like this really needs to bring someone in?
Listen, not for me. This team doesn't need tampering with just yet. How can you want to change such a...
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Now can he finish? Has a hit! It's there! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant setup and finish.
Madrid take the early advantage. He's managed to get himself offside. Plays it out to the wing. Bayern Munich are seeing plenty of the ball at the moment, but still they trail. Gnabry. Hit it. Gets up to head it! Just couldn't turn it in.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And here's Gnabry. Kane. Mbappe. Mbappe. Can he get the shot away? That intervention was very necessary. It's broken loose. Could move up a gear here. Gnabry plays it long. He's through the middle. Alaba cuts it out. Rudiger. Out to the left it goes.
Mbappe.
Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Well, they can break here. And it's Kane. Alaba was not to be moved. Alaba plays it forward. Hoists it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's played forward.
Mbappe.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
Well, we're already into the second period.
Bayern Munich need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that. Mbappe. Mbappe
Proving impossible to wrestle off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well positioned to make that interception.
Mbappe!
Neuer will lay claim to that. Dashing forward at pace. Gnabry. They've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And now they can launch a counter. It's a promising ball. Shot a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. Davis goes looking. Gets into some space. He's got options out wide. Mbappe! Timely intervention. He's had a goal! Right towards the front men. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Shapes to shoot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Plays it out to the flank. Played out to the right. Diving header! And he's there to clear it. Forward it goes. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Out to the right.
Bayern Munich are definitely going about this the right way.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Spot on, Peter.
Just brushed off the ball there.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's an
untidy challenge. Free kick given. sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. That was a routine catch.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up. Madrid are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Shoots! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Goretzka. Aimed in towards the centre.
Bayern Munich have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Done very well to intervene. Chance to break. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Brahim Diaz. And that's that. Well, you can analyse to your heart's content. It won't change the outcome. They have lost the game. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Has a hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Isak. Well positioned to make that interception. Mohamed Salah. Hit into the middle, and the shot! Not this time.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. And here's the chance to counter. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Knocks it away. Shoots! Oh, nearly. Done very well to intervene. Isak. Has a hit! A whisker high.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
the counter. And it's Kane. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. It's a decent ball. Gnabry finds himself offside. Tries to stroke it through. Gnabry. Now a chance to break. Played out to the right. Gets away from his opponent. Looking for a decent ball in. Crosses into the box. Alisson catches it safely. Chance to shoot. Hits one! Goal! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Liverpool take the lead, 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Surely, Gnabry tries a shot! In it goes!
Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And he's there to cut it out. He's in space and looking for options. And it's played forward. It has gone through, has a pop! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Isak really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Has a pop! That's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Do it back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
They come for the break with nothing to say. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Massive leap! In his head, but couldn't steer it in.
That was good defensive pressure to give him less manoeuvring room.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Davis gets it back. Mohamed Salah. In comes the cross. And that's been levered clear. It's a brilliant interception. Mohamed and the shot! He scored! Mohamed Salah at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Liverpool go into the lead. Mohamed Salah gets it, and the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose! Plays it out to the wing. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead, he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Now, can he capitalise? Van Dijk goes looking. Liverpool are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work...
Chance! Gets up to head it! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Isak shapes to shoot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Liverpool are looking quite mean on the counter, and combating that requires even more meanness.
Tries to get it forward quickly. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. He's one-on-one, sure going for goal! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, and it's such a good effort, and maybe the target really should have been hit.
Battles to win it back. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Decent hit from there. Davis. Ball's out on the left now. Receives it from behind. Mohamed Salah, whose goal-scoring skills have already been evident. Forward it goes. Kimmich. Well played, he saw that coming. Plays it out to the flank. Defender's on the back foot. Has he picked him out? And it's Salah. He's come loose.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Finds himself eased off the ball. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Trout goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way. Out to the left it goes. Isak. Kimmich. Over to the left. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Neuer. Davis. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Isak. There's a long ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets the better of his... Real chance! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Keeper's ball. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Bayern Munich have fallen short on the day. They're going to need to bounce back from this. Your reflections, then, Jim? Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages. And already we're underway here. The start of this match marks the beginning of the second half of the campaign. He's got options out wide. Well read, he's... Big chance! Marvellous goal!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with... Yet another example.
He was so alert to the possibilities there, great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Madrid have an early lead. Good start. And the defence can get it clear. Bernardo Silva. Ake plays it forward. Mbappe. Chance! It really is quite incredible that a team is still winless. And the keeper's given it away. Hits one! Oh, it's gone in! They have come roaring back! Well, there was to be no other outcome. Manchester have the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Mbappe. And he's cut it out. Bernardo Silva. Needed a better pass there. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Surely, striding forward, facing goal. Looking for goal! Mbappe! Donnarumma can pick that up. Foden. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Crowd calling for him to shoot. Has a hit! They've got it! And again they hit the front. And that really is so impressive.
Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splint.
Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, convincing, that most certainly wasn't. He did well to rescue it, though, I'll give him that.
Forward it goes. Bernardo's through.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. But there's the whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty...
Goes for goal! That was mighty close. Valverde, who does have an assist to his name, cut out in the nick of time. And he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. Foden gets his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Madrid looking to pull clear here. Alaba with a real chance here. He's gone for goal. He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Foden. Played out to the right. It's come through. Real chance! There's a goal!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Look, this is not for the faint-hearted, Peter. This is hard and fast football.
Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
In for a header! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Hoists it forward. Vinicius Junior drives it forward. Rodri drives it forward. Valverde. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Dinks one in. He's had a shot! And it's played forward. Drives it in. Alaba tries to get it forward quickly. Rudiger goes looking. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And you would probably say it's too far out for a shot. He'll fancy himself from here. He's had a crack. Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Gets away from his opponent. And the shot! Really well taken goal. And they get themselves in front. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
Well, the instruction from the manager would have been, go on and make yourself a nuisance and see if you can snatch a goal. Mission accomplished.
Madrid, oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Ake tries to stroke it through, looks to play him in, but a minor communications breakdown. So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
Manchester have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Drills chance! There's the shot! It's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. Donnarumma reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
Madrid could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
And the referee brings it to a close. Down the tunnel, swathed in satisfaction. His team have carried out his instructions to the word. Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. Shot at goal! What a wonderful goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really
hits one! And it's played forward. He'll try from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
It was more possible than probable, and the outcome backed it up, Peter.
Robertson. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? He spotted the run and played him. Isak! Taken with style!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Any thoughts on the goal?
Well, his most important job there was to keep the shot down, and he did that without any problems. That's good concentration, you know.
Liverpool grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
Real chance! Hit into the middle. Now a chance to break. Cuts it out. Forward it goes. Hoists it forward. Plays it out to the flank. Mohamed goes for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Great leap! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Massive leap! Oh, not the best of headers. Vinicius Junior tries to lift. He's gone for it! They've scored! And they're back in front. Jim, your thoughts?
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded.
Isaac! Courtois trying to get there. To get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. There's the through ball. Van Dijk gets it back. Now the counter. And here's Mohamed Salah. Isaac. Rudiger battles to win it back. He's had a shot! And he's there to make a great save.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. Valverde hoists it forward. Defenders on the back foot. Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Played out to the right. Madrid get it back again. Has a goal! He's looking to get there first. It'll be a throw-in. The assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's a long ball, but it's not hit its target. Isaac has a hit! It's broken loose! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen, So far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
And the game has already resumed here.
Liverpool don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
And he has been fouled there. Valverde, well weighted. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. He's had a go! He's scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter, quickly.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Rudiger is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Liverpool with a perfect chance to get one back. He's having a go. Vinicius Junior brings the ball forward. Vinicius Junior could cross it here. That intervention was very necessary. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Alaba. Vinicius Junior. And the counter is on. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Gets the better of his man. Mohamed Salah. And the shot! It goes! What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Done very well to intervene. Could move up a gear here. Questions were asked, and he's given the answers. And it's played forward. Gets away from his opponent. Oh, shooting chance! Still got it, needs help.
Liverpool simply cannot let their heads drop. They need their big characters now to keep them going.
Could be thinking about a shot here. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Brahim Diaz plays it forward. And it's been taken straight back. Going for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
All he'll be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Oh, good interception. come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Madrid can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And back, a bit of craft. He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Mohamed Salah really would relish another crack at that same challenge, I suspect.
Brahim Diaz.
Madrid probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And now they can launch a counter. Chance! A great save, real class.
Well, as tests go, Peter, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
Gomez with a fine tackle. Van Dijk. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Liverpool may have thrown this away at the death. To increase the lead. That is the last effort of the game. Well, that does not help. Interpret the performance as you will, but the key truth is that they lost. Your reflections then, Jim?
Liverpool didn't quite recover from the early blow, Peter, after which they just got stuck in chase mode.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good... Well, it is that special time of the year where everyone starts as equals. Far back in the distance, memories of last season, positions and points tallies on the last day, that's all now irrelevant. It is all about the ultimate prize that lies a long way ahead. That buoyant feeling is here. New start, fresh hope. Get the season off to a flyer. The fans are believing. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most... Oh, shooting chance! What a wonderful goal!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, you've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how...
Hits one! And yes, it's there! 2-0, and they're already threatening to run riot. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Madrid grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, it's been...
Real chance! Tries his luck. Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Done very well to intervene. Vinicius Junior. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Manchester are still boasting a perfect record with a quarter of the season gone.
And I'm thoroughly enjoying the run. For me, they're the best team in the league so far. They've set a standard that will be hard to maintain, but what a fantastic start for them.
And through to the goalkeeper. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Mbappe. Mbappe! That carried quite a threat. For a moment you thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Decent looking ball. Foden. No way through there. Manchester have a free kick. Stones takes the long option. And that is as far as they're going to go. He's got through. Just the keeper to beat. Hits one. A potential goal of the season contender. If only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Looks to dink one in. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Managed to get it away. Madrid couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in there. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. just wouldn't stay down for him.
Alaba has totally shown his greedy streak, and the boss is not happy, I can tell you.
He's found his man. Has a hit! It's a goal! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Manchester get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Well positioned to make that interception. Alaba. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
So we're already into the second period.
Manchester don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first. If they don't grab an early goal in this second half, they can't hold back though.
Turns and goes back. Yes, we need to be better than that, and he knows it. Valverde. Oh, good interception. And the shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Quick ball forward. And he has been fouled there. Hoists it high. And it's Stones. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Breaks on here. And help's available out wide. Donnarumma will lay claim to that. He's made sure that that won't get through. Cuts it out. Foden. He's fouled him there. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Needed a better pass there. Manchester are desperately short of time with plenty to do. Good ball.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Mbappe. Over to the left. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Now they can break here. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
Madrid are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Has a pop!
Manchester are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Looking to force his way through.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Gets away from his opponents.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Back into the middle. Played out to the right.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Timely intervention.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
Pings it out wide. He's clearly asking too much with that. And time is up. Manchester have gone down in the opening game here. A big disappointment for those who've so looked forward to it. But there is plenty of time. Liverpool stand at the dawn of yet another league campaign. The overwhelming question being, of course, how ready are they? It's a great time to be a fan. Smiles are beaming, expectations are up. They've been deprived of the game during the off-season. It feels like an eternity. New hopes, new faces, but the same old game. That match-day feeling is well and truly back. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Everybody waiting to get the season underway. Everybody equal on the start line.
Well, with star names and new faces, both on the pitch and on the bench, let's hope for a more attractive, competitive and unpredictable league. A better product for all to see, although I'm beginning to think that we're asking for the impossible. We'll get lots to analyse and debate.
Has a hit! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
And it's Kane. Now it's Kane. Bayern Munich are still boasting a perfect record with a quarter of the season gone. He's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? He went for the curler. Cut out in the nick of time. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's Salah! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Goes for goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
It's a brilliant interception. Gnabry. Now it's Kane. Tried to play it through.
Oh, Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Hoists it forward. Gnabry. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Kimmich. Could move up a gear here. Well read, he sorted that out. Robertson. Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's on his way. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Now it's Gnabry. Davis delivers. That is clearly overhit. Isak. Mohamed Salah. Real chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
It's a good run down the left-hand side. And here's Gnabry. Finds himself eased off the ball. Forward quickly. And there's the whistle for half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Liverpool head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're already back underway here. 0-0 then, and we're back underway. Isak. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Repelled by the keeper. And it's Van Dijk. What a ball this has turned out to be. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
And he's cut it out. Hoists it high. He's through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Gnabry needed to come up with a better ball. Liverpool have a free kick. Managed to get it away. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. There's a long ball. Keeper's ball. No break through and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Gnabry, Davis, played into the middle. Chance! Over to the left, Davis, Gnabry. It's on a plate. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And a great opportunity to open the scoring here. He's shaping up to have a crack from here. He's gone for goal! Well, we're still waiting for the first goal of the season here. We've got a throw in. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble.
Yeah?
Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue.
There's a pop!
All goals are welcome, but when they come at a time like that, they're priceless.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Liverpool got themselves into the lead.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on.
Van Dijk. Out to the right. Mohamed Salah. Towering header! Oh, not the best of headers. Time for a change in personnel.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Points by no means guaranteed just yet. Liverpool just have to run down the clock. Has it out wide now. Guerrero finds himself offside.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Has a look and has a go. Just off target.
Mohamed Salah clearly became one-eyed then. He just decided to force it.
And it's Van Dijk. He's there to... Has a pop! And with that, the final whistle. Day one, job done. The perfect start they craved. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Liverpool will be delighted to have hit the ground running.
a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Everything a brilliant shade of red here, even indeed the outer skin of the stadium when its mightiest occupants are in town. We have already started here. Kimmich. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, Bernardo Silva! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And it's Kane. Ake plays it forward. Bernardo Silva.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I've noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
Gnabry. That intervention was very necessary. Strong punch. The counter is on. Brings it forward, looking to get within range. Now it's Kane. Bayern Munich, so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Chance! A great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then. A magnificent effort.
Massive leap! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Ake does well to read it and intercepts. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Dashing forward at pace. Kane. And here's Kane. Just brushed off the ball there. Has a pop! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, as test goalkeeper, the keeper has just received an A+ grade.
It into the middle. Gnabry. He goes long. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Looks to thread it through. Oh, nice touch. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Bernardo Silva. That's a goal kick. And it's Kane. What an adventurous run from a defender. Shapes to shoot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close.
So both sides have drawn blanks, have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Some first half thoughts?
Yeah, and despite the scoreline, it's clear who the better side is when it comes to chances. If this is the trend that's going to continue, then there's only going to be one winner here, and I don't think it's going to take too much improvement for it to happen.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No score in the first half. Has a pop! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Good save, he got a decent fist on that. Rodri, out to the right. Stones pumps it into the area. Breaks on here. Ake gets into the right position to intercept. Tar. Has he found his man? Davis. Has a hit! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Gnabry, now it's Gnabry. Bayern Munich given another corner. Tries a shot! Bernardo Silva tries to get it forward quickly. Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. Oh, the ball's come loose. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Up to meet it! Oh, not the best of headers.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either. Manchester have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Now it's Kane. Kane gets it out to the wing. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And he's there to cut it out. And now the breakaway. It could be in here. Takes a real chance! And yes, it's there!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
A pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
Sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Two changes being made right now. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
We can get that clear.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Guerrero goes looking. That's great strength on the ball. Out towards the flank. Played back in. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Cut out in the nick of time. Manchester have a free kick. He's left his man. And he's there to hoof it away.
Manchester are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Deftly done. And a header! Goal! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Bayern Munich produced a lovely sequence of passes there. It's a terrific brand of football.
He's had a shot! Gone out for a throw-in. We are into stoppage time. Now it's Kane. He's got away, and the finish! In he goes again! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! And time is up. Bayern Munich did it the hard way, a testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? Has a pop! And he's done it!
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for, a player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example.
Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what...
Has a hit! They scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Madrid are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there...
And he has been fouled there. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And going for goal! Oh, it's come off the upright. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Mohamed Salah. Plays a clever pass. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. He's had that put on a plate. Vinicius Junior. Good ball. Cuts it out. This is gone, that's a foul. Breaks on here, right through the middle. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Back into the middle, well positioned to make that interception. Speculative strike. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Has he picked him out? Crowd calling for him to shoot. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. And the finish! And the keeper barely had to move.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
He's got away. Has a hit! And he nearly went all the way.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Vinicius Junior. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Isak. He's had a look. Valverde lobs it in gently. It's come through. Chance! And they've been caught out here. Up to meet it! And the ball's come out! Goes for goal! He's delivered all right! Madrid take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Looks to thread it through. Alaba needed to come up with a better ball.
Was too timid to make it through the defence. It'll be noted and improved upon, I'm sure.
He's had a go! Alaba. And there's the end of the first half. Oh, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reached the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Liverpool making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front. And this is something different.
Cushion, and it's looking safe. Finishing doesn't come simpler, but he's gone for it. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Look, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
Timely intervention. Valverde. there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Turns and goes back. Forward it goes. Played out to the right. He's gone for it! Sticks it away! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure.
Has a goal! He scored! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, he just calmly faced the keeper and waited. It became a who blinks first situation. And for me, there was never any doubt as to who was going to come out on top.
Massive lead! And it's there! And they are cruising away.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable.
Tries a shot! Oh, extraordinary.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
That is a poor kick by the keeper, being intercepted. Tries to dink it in. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Gets on the end, has a pop! He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
2 changes being made right now. So is this the start of a comeback? He goes long, cut out in the nick of time. Vinicius Junior, and the shot! Mbappe. It's a fine challenge and it goes his way. Pinged forward. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah. He's made sure that that won't get through.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Mbappe! Should have put that one away.
Mbappe should really have closed the game out then, and this could come back to haunt him.
Mbappe. And now they can launch a counter. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Great effort, but no way through. Gets away from his opponents. Surely. Goalkeeper's ball. Looking to break out here. Salah.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. He's got the ball, he's going for goal! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Madrid, winners after an absolutely outstanding game. Fabulous drama as they dragged it back from behind, made it happen and won. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Madrid really had a measure of control throughout and strengthened their grip on a victory as the game progressed.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around. And the referee's awarded a free kick. Cuts it out, brings it forward, and it's Van Dijk. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Manchester are halfway through the season and things are looking pretty bleak. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Isak shoots!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Manchester with this to equalise.
Well, it's always worrying that the psyche is affected after a missed penalty.
And that's sprayed out wide. Salah. Oh, really good feet from him. Going for goal! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goal kicking there to back up his high-class wage.
That is as far as they're going to go. Shapes to shoot! And it's played forward. Has it out wide now. Referee's given a throw. Cut out in the nick of time. Goes for goal! Just off target.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Looks to clip it forward. Forward it goes. He's got options out wide. He's got away. Mohamed Salah. He's had a shot. Another chance. And he's there to clear it. Liverpool are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And help's available out wide. Timely intervention. And it's Salah. Plays it out to the flank. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Done very well to intervene. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Tries lifting it over. Liverpool are looking odds-on to go in at the break with their advantage intact. Plenty waiting in the middle. Well read, he sorted that out. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. It's on a... he's had a go! No mistake! They have hauled themselves right back into it. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
Real chance! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. There's the end of the first half. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Well, the scoreline indicates a pretty tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. And we're already into the second period.
Liverpool clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes...
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
It's come through, shot at goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Just brushed off the ball there. Bernardo Silva plays it forward, and the counter is on. He's left his man, he's gone for goal! He's scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front.
Mohamed Salah! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need...
Massive lead! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Van Dijk did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Nicely measured pass. Has a pop! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Ball is over the line. Robertson tries to get it forward quickly.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
Face to face with the keeper. Has a go! Oh, taken with style. Two to the good. They have breathing space. And that really is so... He's gone for it! There he goes! Right back in the game. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Yeah, and all engineered, Peter, by some smart running and movement. That's already something to admire, but how about the pass? Just wonderful. Loved it.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Spot on, Peter.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance. And he's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Alisson, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Well, that's the way to take a penalty. Stand up, pick your spot, and blast it home.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Get a throw in. That's a brilliant interception. And now they can launch a counter. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Gets away from his opponents. Looking for goal! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Manchester blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's been taken straight back. Now can he finish? Out to the left it goes. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Hoists it forward. And he's cut it out. Mohamed Salah. And he's there to cut it out. Kovacic. He spotted the run and played him through. Gets the penalty. He'll have a go. It's a goal! Comfort, yet more comfort, easing away. What about that, Jim Beglin? And the finish! A terrific save. That's a look and place it in. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. He's had a shot! Tries a shot! That's just wide. And that's that. Liverpool have fallen short on the day. They're going to need to bounce back from this. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Liverpool definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.